Hello everyone, I hope you all are well and having a great day so far. Today we are testing the Shark StainForce, a cordless stain cleaner that promises to make cleaning effortless. And I don't know about you, but in real life, stains are never effortless. They are rushed, messy, and usually happen at the worst possible moment. So when something claims to fix that, I want to test it properly. So I'm going to put it through some real-life messes to see how it actually performs and find out if it's truly powerful or just convenient. So let's get started. Alright, now when you first open the box, you will find everything you need to get you started, and I really like that nothing here feels overly complicated. So first you have the main cordless unit. It feels comfortable in the hand, and right here you will find the power button along with LED indicator lights that keep you informed as you are using it. For example, if the dirty water tank gets full, the light will blink white. If the tank is not attached properly, it blinks white and red. And when the battery runs low, around 25%, it blinks red, turning solid red when it's time to recharge it. And attached to the unit is the dirty water tank, which includes a water separator motor, a quick release feature for easy emptying, and around the back you also have a quick pour door to help minimize mess. And on top here you have a filter and another built-in filter, which is especially useful if you are dealing with bad hair. And the charging port is located right here. Now, when it comes to the tools, you are getting a versatile setup here. So first we have the Stain Eliminator tool, which features a reversible bristle blade. On one side you have firm bristles for deeper cleaning, and if you flip it over, it becomes a rubber squeegee, which is better suited for delicate or hair-prone surfaces. You also get a rubber bristle strip for gentler clean on more delicate surfaces, a crevice tool for tighter areas like corners, edges, or car interiors, and you also get a reusable spray bottle head that evenly distributes your cleaning solution, along with a sharp cleaning solution to get you started. Now, the refill cartridges are recyclable as well. Just always remember to remove the label before disposing. Now, a pro tip, you can absolutely buy replacement cartridges online, but if you want something more cost-effective, Shark also offers their cleaning solutions in larger bottles like the Pro Cleaner and Oxy Multiplier. So instead of constantly repurchasing cartridges, you can simply refill the bottles as needed. And the main difference between the Max Cleaner, which comes in the cartridge, and the Pro Cleaner is basically concentration. The Max version is advertised as being 6 times stronger, while the Pro Cleaner is a concentrated solution that you can dilute depending on how strong you really want it. So it gives you a bit more flexibility, which I like, and it just feels more practical, especially if you're using this regularly. And then there's one of my favorite features, the grab and go caddy. Now this works as a storage, holding the unit, your spray bottle and cleaning solution, and the tools all in one place. And it also doubles as a self-cleaning basin, which is a really thoughtful touch. And to power everything, you also get the charging cable. Shark recommends you fully charge the unit before your first use, and a full charge will give you about 15 minutes of runtime, and it takes roughly about 4 hours to fully charge. And while it's charging, you will see a blinking yellow light, and once it's fully charged, the light turns solid green. Now, getting this set up for the first time is pretty straightforward. First, you're going to attach the handle to the dirty water tank, so just press it in until it clicks into place. Then align the Stain Eliminator tool with the other end and push that until it clicks as well. Now, for the cleaning solution, take the refill cartridge, twist both caps off, remove the seals, then press the spray bottle head onto the top until it clicks into place. Now for storage, the crevice tool clicks directly onto the caddy, keeping everything organized and easy to reach. And on one side you can store the spray bottle. On the other side, the unit sits directly into the caddy, just like that. Just keep in mind it only stores it properly with the Stain Eliminator tool attached to it, which actually makes everything feel more complete. Alright, now let's see what this machine can actually do. I'm going to test it on a few different stains. We have wine, coffee, oil, and permanent marker. Let's see how it performs in real life use. Now with the liquid spills, the first step is always to remove as much liquid as possible before scrubbing, otherwise you're just spreading it around. So I'm going to turn the machine on, and first I'm just going to pull back to extract the excess first. Now that I removed all the excess liquid, I'm going to go in with the solution next and fully treat each stain, let it sit for a few minutes before scrubbing. Now before I turn the machine on, I'm going to use the bristles on the brush to loosen the stains. Okay, now with the machine on, I'm going to tilt it forward slightly and pull back to extract everything. Alright, looking pretty good. At this point you could stop right here, but I like to do one extra step. I'll lightly spray clean water over the areas. This is not something they said to do in the manual, but personally whenever I'm cleaning anything like carpet or furniture, I prefer not to leave any residue behind, just so it doesn't attract more dirt later on. So I'm just going to spray some water down and do a few extraction passes. Okay, the permanent marker by far is the toughest stain this machine has to face today. I don't expect it to remove it fully, but I am really curious to see how much I can fade it. So I went over it several times with the machine and the solution, and I want to do one final pass right now before I set this outside to dry. And now for the final test, a dry set in stain on this carpet mat. Now this is where most machines start to struggle, since the stain has already had time to set into the fibers. So I'm going to start by using the bristles to loosen it up, and then I'm going to do a quick dry pass to lift up any loose debris. After that, I'll treat it just like any other stain. Fully treat it with the solution, let it break down for a few minutes, then scrub and extract. Alright, now I have to say I was very impressed with the suction power. Most of the stains are pretty much gone except for the permanent marker, which I expected. Now the surface does feel a bit damp, but it's not overly wet. It is the kind of moisture that will dry within a couple of hours, especially on a warm day. Now in terms of battery life, I was trying to be mindful throughout the test, and realistically this is not designed to clean an entire living room in one go. It is more for handling one accident at a time, which is where it really makes sense, and the 15 minutes runtime will be enough to get through it comfortably. And you can also do one carpet mat at a time with that 15 minutes runtime. Now after you're done the cleaning, remove the dirty water tank and empty it using the quick pour door. And before taking everything apart, I like to run a quick self-clean cycle. So just fill the caddy's clean water cup to the max line, place the unit in with the tool attached, and just press the power button to run the cycle. Once that's done, remove the dirty water tank, empty it out, and rinse it thoroughly. Then you can remove the foam filter inside the handle, rinse it good, and squeeze out the excess water. You can also remove the hair filter, clear out any debris, and rinse it under running water. And finally, for the stain eliminator tool, you can detach it and rinse both the window and the bristles under water, and let everything air dry completely before reinstalling. Alright guys, so overall, after putting through all these tests, I have to say it actually performed better than expected. It is not trying to replace a full-size carpet cleaner, and honestly it shouldn't. Where it really makes sense is those everyday accidents, quick spills, small messes, or anything that you want to deal with right away without having to drag out a big machine. And that's really the point of it. So you are basically trading maximum raw power for convenience, but in the right situations, convenience is exactly what makes it useful. Personally, I do love having something like that on hand for small messes. It just makes the cleaning feel less like a job. But that's all I got for you guys today. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please thumbs it up, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!